Alright, we are starting live on Facebook. Let me grab Insta.
This is also.
We're live on all three.
Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land, Facebook land, and Instagram land. You haven't seen my face for a while. It's me, little old me, Matt Sarson from RazorEmporium.com. Very excited to be doing a unique and different video today, guys. I've really been missing all of you out there. I've been missing our audience. I've been missing the dialogue, the interaction that I'm so accustomed to over the years. We're going to be doing a very exciting live unboxing of a collection I bought from Argentina. But before we get to that, I just kind of want to take a few moments to let our viewers pile in here to the live feed on our multiple platforms here. So I figured while we're waiting, instead of kind of being lame and just sitting here waiting, I kind of tell you what's going on with Razor Emporium. You guys are so used to getting a newsletter update from me, but I'll give you a real live update. So behind me is the future of Razor Emporium. We're standing in my building that we have down here by the Phoenix airport. It's been our home for the last year. But for the last 9 months or so, this area behind me was actually occupied by a tenant that I had here, a woodworker, very, very talented woodworker. But at some point I said, we're growing so much, I need a space. And our current shop is actually going to be moving into this area. Our shop right now is kind of right next door to another part of the building, but we're slowly kind of expanding our services we can do for metal finishing, plating. We're going to be soon adding anodizing and other kinds of processes that are going to require additional space next door. So that means that our shop has to come into this space here. And that's what we are beginning the process of working on. And if you don't already know, I'm somebody who likes to do a lot of things myself. I'm kind of a DIY person. It's kind of how the whole Razor Emporium business began. I'd be sitting in my kitchen wanting to DIY and work on my own razors and clean them and polish them and all this stuff. Well, that same DIY spirit actually is evident in here, because I'm the one who's swinging the hammer and running electrical and doing plumbing work and all the build out needed, the infrastructure needed for our workshop. So we're just going to quickly walk through, and we're going to walk over to our lobby, and then we'll start the unboxing process. But I wanted to just kind of give a few moments for people to come in here. So come with me, come with me. So over here, I'll give you just a quick tiny tour. We have a really cool new machine that you guys should be seeing the benefits of soon. This is a very old hollow grinding machine. So if you've ever seen straight razors made, this is the machine that's needed. So you'll soon see more and more straight razor stuff from us with this really cool old double hollow grinder that came out of a knife factory in Boston. Just got this in, and it's going to help us to make some straight razors in-house from scratch that is a little more high production than what we've been doing so far.
We have people joining us from Sicily, Scotland, and Canada.
Sicily, Scotland, Canada, the world over. Welcome to Razor Emporium. Over here is kind of my little fun fabrication area. I like my tools. If you can't already tell, I'm a Milwaukee tool person. Love my tools. And so this is actually going to be kind of my new fabrication slash office area that I've been working on. A little further over here, this is actually where some of our Rex Supply Co. products get worked on. We have lots of inventory over here of something like the Rex stands, different handles, different components. Like here's a guard for an ambassador before it's been lasered or anything yet. So all these are components for Rex stuff that's ready to be worked on. So that's just our inventory area. come with me, children. A little further down the road. Another little station we have, really exciting. We do some of our powder coating over here, so if you guys get like a red tip or blue tip super speed redone, or the black line on the fat cut, it's all done in our little powder coat area. We have a sandblast cabinet here we use for all sorts of metal refinishing. And a very new exciting machine that we're just getting operational. I bought a CNC router and lathe. So this machine is going to allow us to make those Rex boxes that we have in-house. We've been subbing out to other vendors to do that in Phoenix, but we're going to have the routing function done here. And as you see, it's currently set up to do a lathe feature. This machine can also turn things like maybe custom maybe. So this is a very exciting machine for some future woodworks at the Razor Emporium.
We have India, South Africa.
Hello India, hello South Africa. Back here are some other exciting machines we use for the Rex production and other just various, shop fabrication, bandsaw, drill press, belt sander, little mill, all sorts of tools. I don't think people ever understand how much is really needed to do what we do. We do a lot of general fabrication here. We do a lot of fixing, building, grinding, adjusting things. And so we need lots of tools to do that. We need to have the support. When I'm swinging hammers in here and fabricating and building, I need a lot of these tools to do my job. So I think at that point, it's already been about 7 minutes, we're going to start walking over towards our retail lobby area where we're all set up to do our unboxing. So I think, come with me, follow me. So this is called day 2. There's three kind of giant rooms in this building. This is now day 3. Well, I'm going to try to walk backwards and not trip over myself here. It's not a skill I usually practice, walking backwards. But this is kind of the back end of our building here. We have lots of printing equipment and laboratory equipment, lots of stuff for testing, analyzing. We have some of our back inventory over here. We actually have our soap making area. If you haven't already known, Razor Emporium makes our own in-house line of soap and now candles. And those are all done right here in the building. In fact, we just got finished with a batch of lavender candles. So if you like our shaving soap scents, check out our candles because they're made, again, right here in the building, and they're the same classic scents from our soap line. You can enjoy it in your house all the time. I've always heard the expression, it's just a damn shame I can only shave once a day. Well, with a scent like this in your house, it can remind you of that scent you love all day long. Okay, we're going to come this way. If you haven't already been to our Phoenix lobby, you're now going to experience our Phoenix lobby. Come with me, a little closer. We'll give them a quick look at the lobby. So, our customers would never normally walk in that way. They would walk in this little side door over here. They would say hi, a little bell goes off, and then they're greeted immediately with tons of classic shaving equipment. We have hardware, software, we have all the soaps, creams, brushes, razors, blades, straight edges, strops, whatever you need, we have it, we got them. And so I'm really proud of our new lobby. If you've been to one of our older iterations of Razor Emporium, the older lobby at the building, even the one before that in the business park, we keep on growing. It's because of our customers out there, from you guys right there. I actually just want to thank you from me to you. Thank you so much for supporting us over the years, for watching us grow, and we're so excited to have this opportunity to serve you guys out there. I think with that, I'm kind of ready to open a box. I'm reminiscent of that famous scene with Brad Pitt. What's in the box? What's in the box? Well, I've been wondering that too. So a little backstory, a little history. I had an individual from Argentina reach out to me about 3 months ago, and he said that he was involved with the procurement of a large amount of Gillette safety razors and straight razors and blades from a pharmacy and from his own collection, and that he wanted to liquidate. It was time. And I get these calls a lot. If you didn't already know, Razor Emporium started with my love of razors, my love of traditional shaving, and going out and antiquing myself, going out there. I just got back from Minnesota where I did a lot of it myself. Going out, digging through the antique stores, finding some great stuff. But the really cool thing about our business at this point is that I have the privilege and the opportunity for people to reach out to me directly and say, hey, I got a great thing to sell. I have this great collection, I have this great razor, whatever. So we're getting phone calls and emails every single day, but it's not every day we get something like this. We get somebody who has a lot of original condition items or very nice collectible condition items, and they want to part with them all at once. Earlier in the month, we received some of the new old stock blades this gentleman had. So if you've been looking at our website or got a newsletter, you've noticed we have a lot of really, really cool Gillette and Howe and a bunch of other very cool Argentinian double-edge and single-edge blades that are in new old stock condition. So we've had those for almost a month. This third package got separated from the other two packages in transit, and it went all the way back to Argentina, and then it's come all the way back to the United States. And needless to say, I am more than ready to open this. And I told our producer, I said, what if we did this live on YouTube? Because I haven't been in front of you guys for so long. I've been missing you. And I thought, let's make a little event out of it. It's Friday. It's kind of something fun to do. I know that if you're anything like me, on Fridays, you want kind of a change of pace, different kind of experience. So without further ado, I'm going to take out my magic Leatherman tool from a previous video. I've always kept carrying it, guys. It's always on my side. And I'm going to start to open the box. We're going to open the box.
Do you want to hear a few questions people are asking?
I would love to hear questions.
So, when is I'd Rather Be Shaving coming back?
I'd rather be shaving will come back when Douglas and I both feel comfortable getting together in person. A lot of people are concerned about COVID and health and safety standpoints. And I think that's been a big concern for Douglas. I think he famously told me if he loses his sense of smell, he's out of business. So I think it'd be something great to do when things are a little more normal, back to normal. But I do miss this show.
And how can people win a t-shirt?
You can win a t-shirt by leaving a comment on one of our videos. And we are always handing out t-shirts, so new videos. So that's actually back on my shoulders. I need to make some more videos for you guys. Part of that's been because I've been so busy with the construction next door. Part of it's because just the availability of my producer. So a lot of reasons there. So I've opened the box. You guys may remember, if you're, I can date myself here a little bit. Geraldo Rivera opened up Al Capone's safe on live TV and was a big dud. I really hope that what I'm ready to open is not some duds, but I don't think they are. I think there's some good stuff. It has been almost 2 months since I've seen pictures of this stuff, and it wasn't even that great of pictures. I kind of bought the collection sight unseen. I just hey, it's a good price, collectible stuff. So we're gonna get at it here. We're gonna just jump into it, and everything's wrapped individually. It's like Christmas, so I can open each thing and quickly talk about it. Looks like we have some really cool Persona blades here. New old stock Persona. I think these are double-edged blades. Yeah. So very cool. If you like Persona blades, they've been harder to get lately. These are the classics, the new old stocks. Let's grab something else. And this is another experience for you guys to see. This is how I get stuff a lot of times. Looks like we have some really cool, look at that. Here's a new old stock spiral tech razor. And look at all these Atras here. I'm just gonna dump these on the table because this is pretty cool right here. We're really known for double-edged razors and for straight razors, but we actually sell quite a lot of the Atra. And there's a lot of guys out there who just won't give them up. And these will be on the site soon. Some beautiful Atras there. And look at all these techs. Those are cool. New old stock. What do they call it there? The Atleta. Maybe it means athlete. Sounds pretty close. Okay, let's keep on going. We're just going to roll. And if this starts getting boring and people are starting to tune out, we will move on. But I don't know how boring it can be with stuff like this. Look at that. Sometimes, guys, this is how I get razors in, by the pile. Man, we got some double-edged razors in there. Now we're just getting started. I'm not going to go through every single one, I'm seeing Fat Boys. I got an executive. I got a really cool British razor here. Tons of Fat Boys, tons of Slims. Super adjustable, super speeds, techs. Ooh, a beautiful condition ladies razor. You don't usually see the pink anodizing look that nice still. That is fun, and it was actually a lot of fun just to dump it on the table like that. And I also get stuff like this. This is missing its doors, but guess what? We'll put this back to service. We have parts here, we have pieces, and we'll get that back into service. So that was pretty cool. I like dumping razors on the table. Okay, we got a cool loom strap here. You guys didn't already know. Great way to strap your straight razor if you're on the go. Really cool little valet set here. Look, the original strap, everything's all still intact.
What's this?
That is a gold rocket. That's a British gold rocket, I think. No, this is made in USA. That's a golden super speed, made in USA. I've actually never seen anything like this before.
That's why I grabbed it.
I don't think that's not aftermarket gold plated. That's very much original gold plating. Well, that's a mystery. We had our Al Capone moment. There's a gold American-made super speed, date code I2. That's really cool. Didn't know they even made those. It's not brass because I can see the nickel showing right there. There's nickel. That's really cool. Let's just pretend it's not super cool now. It is. New set. If it starts getting boring and people are tuning out, we'll stop. But I'm just going to keep on going, guys. Ooh, we got a British. See, I think this is number 54. I could be mistaken. I never collected the British razors. People always think I know everything about Gillette. I do know the American stuff, like the back of my hand. But the British, never collected it. We don't sell a lot of it. I think it's number 54, though. If I'm mistaken, tell me in the comments. Ooh, we have a Fat Boy. And look, it's got Argentinian instructions. I know you guys, well, it's actually a Slim inside there. You guys are so always excited about the razor. I'm actually usually more excited about the instructions. Look, it's all in Spanish. That's cool. I haven't seen one of those before.
People are encouraging you to keep going.
Keep going. I'll try not to get caught up with any one thing for too long. I want the momentum to not stop. Ooh, who wants to guess what that is?
Single ring?
I think single ring. You are correct. You got a 1907 or I have to look at the serial number, but probably 1907, 1906 single ring. Ooh, big fellow box, but it feels empty. But sometimes, you know, I love getting cases in because if we get a loose razor and we find the case, we can marry them back together. But here's one that does feel heavy. Ooh, original silver plating looks fantastic. TV super speed. Ooh, a chic dial adjustable. You guys seen Parker has a new adjustable injector? It's based off of that, the dial injector. Ah, who wants to guess what this is? With that special little end, what does that make it? It's not
Aristocrat.
That's right. We got a bell tube or flute tube, Aristocrat, 1917, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 1914. Hey, that doesn't suck to open every day. I got the original packaging for a Gillette executive. I have to know. I have to know. I have to know. What's in it? I don't want to break it.
To be in the library.
Look at that. New old stock. The blades are still sealed and everything. Beautiful, beautiful. Executive adjustable. So it's a lot like the Fat Boy, but it has a different knurl pattern on the handle, and it's actually the same knurl as a toggle. And so it's an executive adjustable. You get another new, three-piece new, nothing fantastic. And that's the case. I get excited by all of it. Some of these are going to be A's and some are going to be C's. A Schick Corona, a very underrated double-edged razor from Schick. Very well made, and a lot of people love the shape of them. We got a Rocket HD.
People want to know if you're in heaven.
Am I in heaven? This is fun. I'm not going to lie. This is probably one of the coolest parts of my job. I get to play with razors. So it is fun. And a mystery. It's like Christmas. Nice blue tip, super speed. We got a Gillette Aristocrat Jr. English made. So at Christmas time, who came from a family where you had to wait your turn, and who had the family that just opened everything in a chaotic stream of happiness? Another aristocrat, I think. Again, you guys are probably going to be, I'm revealing the cloak here, that I don't know my English razors very well. I think it's number 48 or 47.
There's a question. How long until these are up on the site? I want to call dibs on some things.
So that was something we just talked about a few minutes ago before we went live. Ooh, sometimes Christmas comes twice. Another executive. It also feels full. Let's see here. Bam. You know, I think what we're going to do is try to work really hard in the next 10 days to get as much of this that's kind of low-hanging fruit, like easy to restore, up on the site. That's a set I've never seen before. Look at that. That's a really cool British set I've never seen. Oh, it's Argentinian. Here's our first one, made in Argentina. I've never seen the set before. That is super cool. We're going to work really hard for the next 10 days, and that means me. I won't be swinging hammers, guys. I'll be back over to the safety razor polishing area and working with my team. We'll try to get as much of it restored and on the site, and we're going to put a newsletter out on September 3rd and feature a lot of these items. Another cool, looks like a super speed in a tech container.
Could that be?
I feel something. It's probably 1930s Aristocrat. Damn, I'm good. 34 Aristocrat. Plating is in pretty subpar condition, but that's one thing we can really help out with here. And that's actually why we started doing the services and the plating in the first spot. It was because I would feel so bad. I'd get razors like this, and you want to put them back into service. You need to rehab them. I think it's the Aristocrat 46 or 47. Someone who's an English Gillette fanatic, please comment below what some of these are that I'm pulling out, because I'm ignorant on it. Another beautiful English set.
Look who it is!
It is Eric. Eric, we are live with YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Eric is our very quiet, humble homemeister. He knows how to put a mean edge on a straight edge blade, but he is not as gregarious as I am. I don't think anyone's as gregarious as I am. A slim and a fat boy package. This is like Christmas. I feel like these are stocking stuffers, and they could be for you too.
Someone mentioned that Gillette got too woke for their taste.
Oh yeah, a Bostonian. Silver has seen some better days, but that can be rehabbed. Yeah, you know, I don't ever like to get too political out there. Everyone's got different thoughts, but I do know a lot of customers weren't really happy with some of their commercials and advertising about a year or two ago. Valley Auto Strap. I can comment without really commenting too much. I think that it's foolish when any company ever wants to divvy up their audience and only appeal to half of them. Michael Jordan once famously said, "Republicans buy my shoes too." And I've always taken that stance that my personal beliefs have nothing to do with this company. We're here to sell you guys razors. We're not here to have social commentary. That's what we're here for. And I wish Gillette and other companies would focus on what they really are doing and not what they need to say to people. Another valet set. Another beautiful gold, I think it's an Aristocrat set. Ah, a little hone. I get a lot of these in. I get these crazy little barber hones or little ceramic hones. I'm not gonna even open this. You all know what this is. Tell me what this is. Tell me what's in that little leatherette container. If you don't know that by now, ooh, a beautiful 40s Aristocrat. We got a number 27. Ooh, I'm not going to open it up. I can't open every single thing. Or can I? Ah, some straight edges. What we got here? Wow. Philharmonica. Look at that. That's a chopper. That's at least an 8/8. That's a number 14 with the original package. And wait, there's more. I got another one. It's Brother, right here. Also, number 14, Philharmonica. If you guys didn't know, these are some of the nicest straight razors ever made out of Spain, I believe. The Philharmonicas are kind of a legend these days. People really seek them out. So those would definitely be hot items on our site. A beautiful gold Richwood. You never see the gold ones. You always see the silver. And you know that because even the foil on the wood was gold. This is actually probably the thing I love most about the company because, you know, we do the services, we have all the soaps and cream and brushes. The vintage, if you didn't already know, I think it's pretty self-evident. The vintage is really my passion. That's where it all came from. The Emporium was a site where I started to sell my duplicate from my collection, and I would just sell razors only. Beautiful gold Bostonian. And I started having customers email me and say, I got a beautiful double edge from you. Where can I get a nice shaving soap? And I would keep on pushing to other people, oh, go check out this website, go check out this website. And I finally said, why don't I just carry some of this stuff? We got a Techmatic, but it got a little damage to the case. That's part of the mystery of buying the big box of stuff. And so people come and say, oh, I'd like to buy something else from you, shaving cream, and then where do I get blades? Where do I get a brush? And I just started slowly, Atra Plus. I just kept on slowly adding things. Okay, I guess I'll carry some blades, I'll carry some soaps. And the business has just grown completely organically that way. Ooh, wow, Gillette New. Now this I will have to open. If you guys didn't already know, anything from the 30s is really hard to come by. It's got the original box, it's got the original cloth. I bet this hasn't been opened since 1930. Look at that. Look at that gold. This reminds me of Willy Wonka when the gold tickets just kind of showing through the package with Charlie. We got a beautiful emblem there. What is that? I don't know. It's gorgeous. Don't be a tech razor. Hey, look at there. We got the original. I think this is the Norfolk, if I'm not mistaken, or Somerset. I think it's Norfolk. Beautiful, beautiful set there. Anything from the 30s is hard to come by because the Great Depression was happening. People didn't have a lot of money, so a lot of these high-end items either weren't even being bought or being sold or pawned. Cardboard boxes were being burned. To see anything cardboard or paper is actually really rare. Another beautiful Aristocrat set. Hey, there's his brother right there. So I've always liked anything from the 30s. Hey, look, another one. We're just going to keep on going here. These Aristocrat sets. We got a pocket edition. Ooh, and I get stuff like this too. But guess what? Even though it's a giant crack, I will reuse this head and maybe use one of our replica handles, and we'll get that guy back into shape.
Someone wants to know how you came across these.
The person contacted us, and that's one of the beautiful things about what we do at this point in the game. You know, normal super speed.
Regular.
People are contacting us. I get it. I'm not exaggerating or just kind of blowing smoke up your butts. I get emailed at least once a week with an offer to buy something. Mm-hmm. It may be 3 or 4 or 5 razors. This is definitely unusual. This is probably the largest collection I bought this year, for sure. My typical collection has got 20 or 30 pieces in it that I buy, and it's going to be, you know, grandfather passed away, or my dad passed away, or we were cleaning out this house, my uncle's house. I get a lot of those phone calls. Little brownie set from 1919 or 1918. Ah, I see some more green over here. It's green and it's green. I know what this is. It's another number 14 Philharmonica. Gosh, what a problem to have. And another one. Now this one's in plastic. This one's never been used. Another number 14. Never been used. That's pretty cool. I won't lie. So we got different colors here. I will deal with that later. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. We got a... Ooh, okay, so that is a new deluxe. I think that's the Somerset. It's got the flat bottom. It's actually one of the only chrome-plated Gillette razors. People always think that Gillette used chrome. They only used it from 1928 to 1931. Otherwise, it was all nickel or silver-plated. Silver in the 20s, 10s, nickel past that. We got a Philharmonica number 13.
Question about whether or not you service the Rolls razors.
A number 14 with no scales. Yeah, we'll service Rolls razors. It's considered a specialty tune-up on our webpage, on the tune-up webpage. One moment. A lot of talking here.
A lot of offers to take that number 14 off your hands.
Well, there's 4 or 5 of them now. Send us an email. If you're interested in anything you see, send us a quick email. My email is sales@razoremporium.com. A beautiful HD rocket. Looks like it's, English made. So Windsor set, a new Windsor, ball end, common bar end new, ball end new. Let's see what this big boy is here. Feels like a combination set. It's a combination set.
Somebody wants to know what's going on. They just joined.
What's going on is I got this huge collection from Argentina and we're opening it live. Beautiful combination set with only the, this is a 1928 or so, with just the one blade bank. What's the big one? I want to know what this big one is. Ah, more blades. So the previous boxes we got from this seller had a lot of new old stock blades like this in it. So if you haven't already used some of these pals, really, really high quality blades. Hey, we got some Gillette, like disposable double edge. Look at that. It's literally a metal head, a plastic handle, and they're obviously for the South American market. They're like disposables. That's cool. This feels heavy. I'm not going to even open up each one of these, but I'm guessing if they're straight razors, I'll open up one. Always got to be careful you don't cut yourself, especially with straight razors. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to. We'll just open one.
Can you let everybody know when these items are going to be for sale?
I just, look at that. Damn. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I literally just accidentally broke this number 14. I wasn't being careful, so it's being so...
That would have broken anyway.
Yeah. Ouch. I'm not gonna, I think these are other number 14s I'm not gonna open, so I'm not gonna make that same mistake again. I usually am not rushed like this. I'm usually carefully going through like an archaeologist one at a time. But shit does happen, sorry. I just swore on live, on Facebook Live. We got a tech razor. I'm mad about that, won't lie. Not just for money purposes. I never want to see, anything from history go by the wayside. We got a bar end new, bar handle new. Man, there's a lot of these aristocrats. Look at that, another one. We're going to work really hard and try to get things up as fast as we can. That's a number 54 set, I believe. And we're going to put a newsletter out on Friday, September 3rd, featuring a lot of these items. I can't promise everything because we have existing orders and existing service already in the shop, but we're going to try to get some of the low-hanging fruit. English new, that's cool. We have a decent-sized crew here. We have 5 or 6 people that help with restoration, but that sounds like a lot, but the amount of workload we get, we stay very busy. I'm a lord. Ooh. Hot, 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 hot. Look, we got 2 of these bad boys. That one's got the hard-to-find blade cover. So this was actually just a little cover that goes over your standard pack of blades just to kind of dress it up. That's original rhodium plating. There wasn't a lot of razors originally done in rhodium. The British for sure liked it more than the Americans. Another Windsor set, I believe. Another Corona, Schick Corona.
Someone's asking if the 14 could be shortened so it won't be wasted.
Yeah, I may pull it out and shorten it. My experience with shortening stuff, though, is that now I put a bunch of labor and time and materials into it, and I'm probably just going to break even at best. Another pack of Persona, new old stock double edge blades. Put those over here. Ooh, I feel a 48 Aristocrat. Yep, 48 Aristocrat. Let's see here. We got a Man and Federlin Zollingen straight razor. I've never heard this brand before. Man and Federline or Federline? I don't know. I was never good with the speaking the Deutsch. Crown Coral. That's a big one. Wow, that's a big boy. It's got the crown and sword, but it says Wald. Oh, it's Urn. Yeah, that makes sense. Urn. That's a cool one.
How much is left in the box?
We're about 2/3 done. Hey, hey. Someone who likes vintage colognes. Gillette Valet. That looks like the same bottle as the Sundown. I wonder if it is Sundown. Yeah, that's Gillette Sundown. So, you know, a lot of times you'll see this in different markets. They'll call things different words because it doesn't always translate. A great example of that is super speed versus rocket. Gillette wanted to convey the speed that you could change the blade with the new butterfly design and the speed pack of loading the blades on. The British didn't get the word super speed, so they had to call it rocket to convey that sense of movement and speed. Number 27 set. And they very well may have called it valet for the South American market, where sundown. Maybe sundown doesn't translate to something that makes sense. Another big, beautiful number 14 Pradet in Brunn. These are like 7/8 inch blades.
Big boys.
I got a Whams number 14, a big German honkin' blade here. Needs some scales. We got a little strop. We've got, that's an interesting set. Ooh, I've actually never seen this set before. What is this? Someone tell me what this is. Made in Brazil. It's a Brazilian like super speed. But look at that handle pattern. I've never seen that knurl pattern at all. The rest of it looks like just a normal super speed. Very cool. And this is actually my first time buying anything from South America. Another little strop. Gillette did have a factory in Brazil and Argentina in their heyday, and they did have some slight variations. A Malord. Looks like we got a Gillette Slim Twist. That's another one. In Britain it was called the Slim Twist. In America it was called the Knack. Looks like we got another adjustable. That actually is a fat boy. Look at these cool directions. Those are different. What is this big bad boy? Ah, what could this be? Little damaged case. Is there anything in it? Hey, I like that. I think you like that too. Case has seen some better days, but it's a nice razor. That's the toggle if you didn't already know. Yeah, we got definitely some damaged cases in here, but sometimes you just gotta take it in terms of, you know, when you're dealing with a big collection like this, Sometimes you're going to lose some things, and that's just part of the game. Another number 27. That's 3 of those, all in the box.
Tony Alamonte has sent you an email for the rhodium.
We got a college set. That's probably going to look exactly like this one here, Brownie. Ball end old type. I got some more straight razor boxes here. Philharmonica, number 14. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful green scales. And the original gold wash is in perfect condition. Little chip in the blade, but it's not big. That can hone out. So a good kind of rule of thumb is if it's bigger than a grain of rice, it's too big, like that. I didn't do this one this time, but another number 14, it's just trashed. But you know, there's a couple of these that don't have scales, so we can take these scales off and at least use original scales, original box. So stuff like that happens, guys. It's part of our job. We have, trust me, we have drawers and drawers of parts and pieces for different razor sets and straight razors and boxes, and sometimes it's our job to put history back together. Single ring old type, 1906, I'm guessing. I'm almost done, guys. There's probably only a dozen things left. Another gold Bostonian, missing some of its case material. This looks like another rhodium British razor, I think number 47. I see a Richwood. Silver plated, so now I got the silver and gold Richwood. Here, I'll put them next to each other. Silver and gold. Who knows what that fleur-de-lis means? That means we're dealing with a diplomat. And it looks like part of the diplomat fabric and case has been missing or damaged, but I think I may actually have an extra case for this, so we'll see about that. It's a diplomat. So the same head as the Aristocrat, just kind of a different presentation. A very dilapidated sensor. But guess what? That's still worth something. I think they stopped making the sensor. That was my last cartridge razor before I decided just to go all the way and do double edge. I went from 5 blades to 3 blades to 2 blades. I finally said, let's just do 1 blade. Okay, I feel something very solid. It is a Belgian caudicle. One of my favorite stones to have a straight razor prepared on is a Belgian caudicle. Feel another stone. Probably some kind of Arkansas stone. I don't know. I'm not the Hohenmeister. Another kind of stone. Ooh, I got 2 more Phillies. Look, original boxes. Look how nice those boxes look. This one's in the original. Look at that. 100% original. It's even got some kind of weird little rubber. I'll take this out. Look at this little rubber grip it's got on it. That's just gorgeous. These are unbelievably good condition. Truly new old stock. And there's another one right next door. Oh, I like those scales. Those are beautiful. These are all number 14s. That one's got a little bit of hone wear, but that can be straightened out as well. I am so happy with our longtime partner, Eric. Eric has been with the company for 6 years, 7 years? I mean, he's been with me since our first shop. And he came to us and basically walked in and said, hey, I can sharpen straight razors. Do you need my help? I'm like, yes, I really could use a Hohenmeister. We got a British Pirat. Kind of a beat up case there. At the time, I was sending out to Brad Maggard at Maggard Razors to hone. And Leighton Lee from WSP was honing for us. I tried honing, it was not for me. And when Eric came in, I said, absolutely. And he's not only does all of our honing, he does all of our scale fabrication. Get some more Persona double edge blades here, the old stock. He has since taken up the art of grinding, and he makes the Rex Sovereign, our Rex straight razor. He grinds that from scratch by hand. So he can fix a lot of this stuff. Another, let's see, number 13, Philly.
Someone wants to know if you're wearing any pants.
I'm wearing pants. We have a Elixio. I've never heard that one. It reminds me of that scene from that movie with Will Ferrell, Elf. Elixio. That's a fun name to say. Elixio. I have a lot of fun, especially doing stuff like this. How can I not be smiling and having fun, guys? This is like Christmas. We got a something. Gerber Weisserberg. I don't know. It's a nice, beautiful, big German-made razor. People always ask me, like, oh, what's the history of this brand? What's the history of that brand? I tell them, the year is 1900. There's over 1,000 cutlery companies in the world. Here's a beautiful Guillermo Hope German straight razor. And so I couldn't possibly know all the brands. I know some of the, probably the top 10, top 20 brands I'll know and I'll recognize, but a lot of them I've never heard of before. These I have. It really is my lucky day, I guess, for these Philharmonicas. We got 2 more. I have every color of the rainbow. 2 more number 14s. This one's got that beautiful baby blue. And this one, who wants to guess what color? Blue, green,
Red.
red, green. I was thinking green. Another beautiful number 14. And we're getting down there, guys. Probably like 3 or 4 items left. I think that the number of the day is 14. Ooh, we got blue now. Look at that beautiful blue. That's gorgeous. And original box, Especialidad. And we have number 13 here, black. It's very unusual that I find straight razors like this, guys. I won't lie. The Gillettes, this is pretty kind of par for the course for the Gillettes. Most times when I buy straight razors, they're in what I call found condition. They're like out of an antique store. This is some weird little Gillette tech razor I've never seen before. It's kind of a cool image. And the straight razors we get from antique stores or people's personal collections, they're just beat up, they're rusted, they're patinaed. It's, I'm kind of playing it off like it's not a big deal, but this is a big deal to find this many beautiful condition, especially Philharmonica straight razors like this. A tech razor all wrapped up.
Someone wants to know if this was your $50 mystery box.
We actually did think about doing a mystery box for these items, but they'd be higher levels. We were thinking like $150 or $250 mystery box, and we would throw in one of these, really primo items.
Someone in Arizona wants to know where the Phoenix store is located.
Our Phoenix store is located at 210 South 37th Street. 85034 is the zip code. Major cross streets are Washington and 37th Street, just north of the Sky Harbor Airport. And the last thing in the box, here's the box. The box is gone. It's fitting that the last thing is a case Gillette. I see it says number 460B. Just wondering what it is. I see a serial number at the bottom. A beautiful condition single ring. Now, just for posterity's sake, if you get it where the serial number on the box matches a razor, you're really kind of made the shape. We'll see how lucky I really am here. And we're going to see if my serial number matches. It does not. That's okay. This is still better than Al Capone's safe reveal. I'm better than Geraldo Rivera, which I don't think is really hard to be at this point. But talk about ending it on a high note. I'm still very thrilled with a single ring old type with the original blade banks and the original box. This has been a lot of fun. I've never done this before. If you thought this was a good idea, if you thought we should do more stuff like this, if you have a lead on where to buy collections like this, if you know anybody else in the world that has more than number 14s than I do at this point, let me know in the comments below. I really enjoyed having this experience with you guys. We want to get back in front of the camera. Today was a very kind of cheap, dirty, easy way to do it. look for our newsletter on Friday, September 3rd. We will get working. I'm gonna crack the whip and start getting everyone working, including myself, on this stuff.
How can people hear the newsletter?
And if you're not signed up for our newsletter already, get signed up for the newsletter. Go to the razoremporium.com. Scroll to the bottom. It says newsletter sign up. Put your name, your email address. You are signed up. You're in the club now. Welcome. And that's all I got for you guys. I think I'm going to finish it off the only way I could possibly see fit. I'm going to throw on a little new old stock Gillette Valet.
You're not going to do a shot of the...
No shot. Woo! Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much. Leave a comment. We'll see you next time at Razor Emporium for all things vintage shaving. Thanks, guys.